The gray space entity's facial rift is closing. Hang in there, everyone.
The space-time here is unstable. The timestamp can't close the Abyss current.
Of course it couldn't be that easy.
At least we've already taken care of most of the darkness. The pressure from both sides should be substantially less.
Looks like the two of you have run into some trouble. Is there anything I can do to help?
We're trying to close this Abyss current. Oh, close the Abyss current? Yes. It's called a timestamp. It can pacify Abyss currents opened by gray space entities and restore distorted...
We'll discuss matters related to the seafloor Abyss current, and this intel we've gathered will be helpful to Dr. Perhaps, in the future, they'll be able to... We'll need more time before we'll be able to completely pass... I'll post a tight guard over this Abyss current. No gray space regarding other plans. We'll decide at... Of course.
Nice breeze. So tired. I need someone's lap to lie on. Whew. So tired. I need someone's lap to lie on. Whew. So tired. I need someone's lap to lie on. Oof. Nice breeze. Oof.
This wasn't part of the plan. I'll be sure to report on your selfishness to the sage.
Hey, why are you so serious all the time? Beloved sister. Everything has to be done exactly according to plan. I don't remember you being so old-fashioned. Not to mention, shouldn't you be excited to see so many old friends?
Old friends? Ha! You truly are well connected.
You two again. Come on.
Well, if it isn't Sage's proudest creation.
I trust you've been well, Nemesis. And you, kid. You put up a good fight just now.
Why are you here?
Oh, you weren't expecting us? The gray space entities have done damage to more than just the Vera region. We always keep close tabs on any changes that could harm this planet. The heirs of Ida won't just sit on our hands while the gray space entities invade. I never thought there would be anything the great executors of Hykros can't handle. Or is it? Aegis. We have a common goal now, and need to set. But that doesn't necessarily mean the heirs of Ida and Hykros are on the same side. Alright. I've heard the same thing from you before. Looks like I'll have to get my kicks somewhere. You're always so patient with those two. Looks like number one was right. Only because you speak so much hot air around them. Our cooperation ends here. The rest you'll have to hand.
Time to go.
So eager to part ways. I wanted to get in a spar. I didn't see anything too special from your end during that battle. Are you holding back? How about the young lady and I have a duel?
What a coincidence!
That won't work. I don't think you'll be enough on your own. Why don't the
Samir, why do I always have to remind you to watch yourself?
We'll take you up next time, Samir. Even though we didn't stay here long, thank you for your hospitality.
Please?
Until next time, Nemesis. However, maybe next time it won't be a crisis.
Then, thank you.
The Sage is playing the long game. I look forward to his next move.
Long-distance space rifts are operational again. We'll head back to Meroria and report to Archon Lars.
What will Inners do for the time being?
Reinforcements for our executors are already on their... I believe that Inner's safety has been secured. We'll discuss our plans once Archon Larson is debriefed on the...
Uh-huh. And Ruby, too. We lost contact with her for so long. Surely she must be worried? We should go see her.
Indeed. It has been a while since I told her a bedtime story. I'll tell her about this place. Mr. Cowell.
All is well. Miss Lin, Executor?
Yes. Does Archon Larson have a moment?
Is it for reporting on the situation of Inners? Have a good rest tonight.
That's okay. I still have... Please, get some rest in Miraflora Hall. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
So tired. I need someone's lap to lie on.
We're back. I feel relaxed all of a sudden. Sure enough, I still care a great deal about the angels of... They seem to know everything on Vera's side.
Revealing this without any scruples shows your confidence in it.
I care a lot about myself. After all, they're always talking about the works of the sage.
Don't worry. Didn't you perform a thorough check in Hykros? Everything, as I've mentioned before, they've been watching Vera. If there really are heirs of Ida forces in Vera, they would have reached here long before. I'm sure Archon Larson and his aides will make a wise...
All in all, I am very happy to see the two parties united by a common goal, and I hope for the best for... When you put it that way, I feel a little relieved. You must be tired. Get some rest tonight.
Okay.
Oof.
Welcome, honorable guests from Domain 9. I am Archon Larson of District 7.
Archon Larson, it's an honor to meet you.
Miss Lon, the Vera region and Domain 9 are both affected by gray space entities. If we are willing to share what we know, our fight against those—
Can't agree more, Archon Larson.
Based on the findings of this trip, we are now certain that the disconnection between Meroria and Inners was premeditated and carefully calculated by gray space entities. The disguiser lurking in Inners assisted a group of gray space entities in accumulating power. Their goal was the subsequent Abyss Current. It's not yet clear exactly how the Abyss Current was formed, or how it works, but so far, it appears to be an entrance to another plane, through which those gray space we have removed most of the gray space entities, but this can only delay their operation. We must close the Abyss Current to solve this crisis. However,
the Abyss Current is a fairly common occurrence in Domain 9. It's a distorted space-time area caused by the powers of gray space entities. Usually, such a current would disappear on its own once the order is restored in the concerned space-time. A timestamp can be used to locate a relatively stable spot in a distorted space-time, which will be the starting point. Conroe and I tried to close this Abyss Current with a timestamp, but the space-time distortion was so great that the timestamp did little.
I've assigned a team to study the Abyss Current under the Grand Sea. Once we have more information— Lynn, take charge of the underwater Abyss Current. That's it for today.
yes, I'll be on call.
I really hope we can find a way soon to close the abyss.
Dr. Clive and his team are working on it. We hope to— Until then, be patient. I'm going to check on Ruby at the security fort.
Ruby is with the
Yes, when Shelly is busy, Saki helps with her
Let's go. Thank you for your service, Lynn. Has the undersea abyss current been taken care of?
Fiona and her team are closely monitoring the abyss current, and everything is still under control.
She's doing great. That reminded me. Dr. Rubilia is also here. You two must have a lot to catch up on.
Rubilia. She's also here?
Yes, the doctor is currently free to carry out activities within a small area. This trip of hers...
Can the doctor move about?
Yes, we've developed a jammer to help conceal the doctor's biosignal and cut off the hive consciousness she shares with Grace. However, we still need to observe whether the doctor, with the device on, can be affected by Ruby, who has the special features of Grace-Base. In short, it has achieved the expected purpose. It interferes with the hive mother's ability to sense the doctor's presence or read her. The current situation is relatively stable, but we need...
That's great.
Come on, let's go see Ruby. She didn't say anything, but we all... Ah! Oof! Ha! Oof!
Rubilia. Excuse me. I need a word with Rubilia.
Ruby seems to be very fond of that doll.
After all, it was a gift from you. It's Ruby's best friend, and she calls it Dolly. This is
Is that so? I wish she could forget everything that has happened and grow up like other kids, not just Ruby. I hope everyone could walk out of the dark shadow of gray space entities, and all tragedies would end here. In this regard, I haven't wavered or changed. No, my attitude, my pursuit, and the answer I'm dying to verify.
I just can't imagine how you have been all these years. Do you sometimes...
We often regret the decisions we have made. We feel disappointed and helpless with the results. So we dream about another possibility. Having the Crystamax implanted and traveling to the confounding abyss are steps I must take, even if the hope is slim. This I must do. What would you do if you were me?
Wow, you were in Inners! That's amazing! Are there many houses made of shells under the sea?
Once certain things over there are resolved, we will have opportunity.
Deal. We pinky promise.
Yes, pinky promise.
I've been very good recently. Lynn, I promised you that I would take medicine, get checkups, go to bed on time, and... is Lynn busy?
I'm back, Ruby.
Lynn!
How have you been? Any more nightmares?
Not at all. I haven't had any dreams recently. Actually, I slept through every night.
That's good.
Really? You think so? Very soon, I'll be as tall as Lynn, and I can go on operations with you.
You will make a great comrade, Ruby. Ruby, just a moment.
Sorry to interrupt your break, Lynn. We just received a message. The abyss current has become even less stable. We need to
Understood. We're on our way.
Lynn, when this is all over, let's visit...
Sounds like a plan. And we will stay as long as you like.
Yeah, I will be a good girl.
I will. We have a deal. Executor, Shirley, time to go.
Mia is currently executing food preparation sequence.
Nice breeze. So tired. I need someone's lap to lie on. So tired. I need someone's lap to lie on. Nightmare Remix!
According to Mook Squad's report, Gray Space entities have become active again recently. We haven't confirmed the causes of these changes, but this is definitely of...
With all due respect, Conroe and I are very concerned about the changes in the Abyss. We also tried to help improve dimensional stability of the surrounding areas through a timestamp. However, it came to our to put it another way. Those areas may become Abyss currents at any time. If the Abyss current can't be pacified completely, the entire underwater world would become part of a massive Abyss current one day in the worst scenario.
Before the situation gets worse, we must find a way to control the Abyss current. However...
Leave the job of stabilizing the space-time around the Abyss current to us, Fiona. We have developed a device capable of stabilizing space-time using the technology provided by District 9. We hope this can hit. Dr. Rubilia has some unique opinions on how to... Miss Lon, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lyra, the Special Counsel of District 7. I'm here...
The pleasure is mine, Miss Lyra. And this is...
My name is Rubilia.
Dr. Rubilia is an expert in gray space entities.
It seems the doctor has had some unusual experiences.
Indeed. I had some very unusual experiences in the past, which have given me a better understanding of gray space entities.
I can't deny that, but the doctor's words are trustworthy. And I believe the following information provided by the... We have developed some protective gear to conceal the doctor's breath. This allows her to move freely within a certain range without being detected by gray space entities. You have nothing...
Okay, let's hear what the doctor has to say.
I was told that Miss Lan and your party broke through the barrier into Vera through a device called the...
Yes. A timestamp can adjust space-time fluctuations, either distorting it further or restoring its original. We closed the Abyss current at Somerset Isle by correcting the order of the space-time
I see. Is the timestamp probably related to the Black Stone in any way?
The doctor is referring to the Black Stones widely distributed in the confounding Abyss, which is an expansive underground space where the law of materials is way beyond our knowledge. Evidence suggests that it was the ruins of some alien civilization. The timestamp sounds very similar to these Black Stones. It's safe to presume that Domain 9...
Black Stones? Let me think. The doctor must be talking about the Black Jade, which can affect the stability of... The Black Jade is indeed a product of another civilization. During our confrontation with gray space entities, we gradually gained a... If more information could be obtained on that intelligent civilization, we would definitely have a better chance against gray... It was exactly why we ventured out into the outside world this time. Space-time was disturbed by this Abyss current, which presented us with an opportunity. So we opened a path with a timestamp and...
What Miss Lan just said seems relevant to some of the shattered leads in my head. I'm comfortable making some guesses. The Abyssin can exert influence on the space-time barrier of Domain 9 through its field ability. It can call more gray space entities via the Abyss current. This is consistent with the information I've acquired from the Hive consciousness, which gives me reason to believe that it is responsible for the... Blackstones have a similar effect. That's why the Abyss current at Somerset Isle could be but the situation underwater is quite different. I'm afraid the abyss current is not I suspect that the space-time there may have always been unstable, and gray space entities are using the timestamp alone can't change the space-time shaped by these two forces. So another cause of this space-time's instability
There's another force that is affecting space.
I'm not sure. It could be a hidden abyssant, undiscovered black stone ruins, or something completely beyond. Obviously, the potential risk is unpredictable.
How exactly does the doctor plan to identify?
I will try to make an impact on the entire area by leading the energy inside the abyss current with the abilities of. If my conjecture is correct, this cause, affected by the flow of energy, would produce an abnormal space-time fluctuation. Miss Lyra will have gears set up to detect.
Okay, prepare.
I can feel a surge of energy inside the Abyss current, and the Hive Mother has grown more frantic, running out of patience with the current situation. It's anxiously waiting for the offspring to come to its rescue via the Abyss current. We don't have much time. Are you ready? Once the jammer is removed, those gray space entities will be aware of my presence immediately.
We will keep you safe.
Okay, let's begin.
Rubilia, How do you feel now?
I'm okay. Don't worry. It worked. Next we wait to hear from Miss Lyra.
Lyra, we've arrived at the entrance to the target location. It appears to be an abnormal space that reminds me of the confounding abyss.
Roger that. Go ahead and explore the surrounding area. The tech department is keeping a close eye on you.
Is it really the Blackstone ruins?
I didn't receive any relevant reports. This is indeed a result of that space-time fluctuation. If these ruins are similar in nature to the confounding abyss, we must be extra careful. Moreover, the extent of the space-time fluctuation's impact on the Grand Sea is not yet clear. Inspections and evaluations must be carried out immediately to reveal—
Understood. We got this.
I believe our timestamp could help with the Blackstone ruins. Let me give it a try.
Hello? Can you hear me? The communication signal was compromised for unknown reasons just now. You were on and off. How is everything?
Ms. Lan has unlocked the Blackstone ruins using a timestamp. We are going to—
The signal fluctuation might be a result of its interference, which means once inside the ruins, you might lose contact with us.
Okay, we'll bear that in mind.
Blackstone ruins. Another force that affects— Let's uncover the mystery.
Lyra? Communication is cut off. The sensor devices we have brought here seem to be malfunctioning.
The laws followed here are far beyond our understanding.
I don't feel gray space entities.
Let's stay close to one another and advance.
What's this?
Some sort of control panel?
Something similar was also present in the Blackstone ruins of Domain 9. But we don't know much about it other than some preliminary speculations. Some ruins in Domain 9 have been damaged. The device might be malfunctioning as a result. The timestamp is resonating with this device? The Blackstone ruins in Vera and Domain 9. I knew it. We might be able to make some further discoveries about it here.
Look, the things up ahead. Are those images of us?
Move closer for a better look.
It looks like a mirror, but it doesn't reflect what we do. Shall we imitate their actions? Or should I say, ours?
Let's try it out. Look, there are also similar images behind us.
This happened not too long ago.
It has kept a full record of our movements since we entered Blackstone Room. The image in front of us echoes it from afar.
So the ones in front of us are from the future, while the ones behind us are from the past.
If the present us imitates the actions of the future us, then the future in the mirror will become... This seems to make sense, but...
Incredible. They may have invented some device to record our past, but how exactly would they show us our future?
This might be the result of space-time's instability. The so-called past, present, and future are like to answer whys and hows. Might be beyond our ability, but we can give it a...
We might be able to move forward.
Is this a totem?
I have seen similar totems in Domain 9. Similar, but different. They probably have different meanings in different black stones.
Is it a planet? Or peaks and troughs? What are they trying to tell us?
Don't you find that eye symbol similar to the one in the confounding abyss?
It might be some kind of symbol of this alien civilization. So far, this civilization doesn't seem hostile toward us. We can even use these unusual creations they've left behind.
I'd love to know what alien civilization left.
But these black stones engraved with totems are left here. They ultimately still perished in the dust.
I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these gray space entities first. Better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan. Better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan.
Another totem.
For some reason, this reminds me of Mororia. It hangs above the confounding abyss. The eye, just as the pattern presents.
Is this just a coincidence?
I guess some coincidences are actually inevitable. Just a guess.
Are you suggesting another possibility? These totems are not relics of the past, but a record of our development and transition. In other words, they've been watching us.
In this case, we must prepare ourselves for the day when we finally face them. I hope it's not too late. Finish these grace-based entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan.
I'm so confused.
Those tentacle-looking things, could they be grace-based entities?
Could it be an implication of the development and evolution of grace-based entities? They grow, expand, override, and encroach, perfectly in line with what we know about the grace-based entities. I don't know for how long this alien civilization has coexisted with grace-based entities. If they were doomed to perish, I can't let this tragedy happen again.
I've seen this pattern in another Blackstone ruin. In Domain 9, we would interpret this as suppression and sealing, which is the primary purpose of many Blackstone ruins.
Interesting. Could these patterns indicate the function of the blacks? Could the ruins here have 4 different functions? Or is it just a summary? Like a showroom that displays and explains?
I wish there was some clearer explanation.
I'm afraid our operation just now was not successful. Finish these grace-based entities first. It's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan. Better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan.
Are we back safely? Lynn, can you hear me?
Communication seems to be up and going again as soon as we leave the ruins. How is it?
We've just received an update from the monitoring department. The stability of the space-time under the Grand Sea is improving steadily. This must be related to what you did inside the ruins.
Good news.
Mr. Conroe also got in touch with us not too long ago, sharing some unexpected changes to the Abyss current that have come to his attention. He's waiting for you over there. I believe he has something very important to discuss.
Thank you. We'll be there shortly. Let's switch the beat!
Sorry about the wait, Conroe.
It doesn't bother me, but the guys at the other end of the Celestial Gate might not be able to sit still. We've stayed a bit too long. You must be worried.
Yeah, It's time to go back. I probably have a mountain of problems to deal with.
Coincidentally, while you were away at Blackstone Ruins, I noticed some interesting changes in the Abyss Current. For example, the gray space entities around the Abyss Current were no longer drawn to it, and the space-time collapse under the sea stopped abruptly. I assume these were all caused by what you did there. I guess there is some kind of an energy pulse derived from Blackstone Ruins, which is neutralized. In other words, we can now use a timestamp to transform the Abyss Current into a celestial gate to serve our needs.
This is too risky.
We don't have a safer option now. The Abyss Current's impact on space-time won't cease to exist. We can no longer open the celestial gate. Everything inside the Abyss Current is unknown to us. If this is our only chance to go back to Domain 9... Don't worry. I perform best when I'm alone. Companions would...
It sounds rather stiff. Keep in touch.
So, I'll set out to explore inside the Abyss Current. See you around.
Nice breeze.
Archon Larson, we successfully located Blackstone Ruins and revealed its entrance through a timestamp. We explored inside and managed to reboot Blackstone Ruins, which exerted influence on the Abyss Current, stabilizing the underwater. Mr. Conroe believes this Abyss Current, under the control of the timestamp, could be a link between domain—
Not only that, he has set out to verify this.
If Mr. Conroe could verify this conjecture on this trip, we would be able to establish a stable connection, and more cooperation could be carried out between Domain 9 and Hykros to tackle the potential threats posed by Gray Space. Lyra, continue monitoring the Abyss Current and the Blackstone Ruins. We need to learn more about how the Blackstone and Gray Space entities affect each other.
That's right. We're already working on it.
This series of emergencies that have threatened the safety of the people of Vera is over for Fiona, Lyra, Lynn, Miss Lon from Domain 9, Miss Shirley, and the Executor. Thank you for your service. That's all for today.
The crisis caused by the Abyss Current has not yet completely subsided, but it's largely considered under control. The daily order has been gradually restored in Inners. I'm confident that soon everything will be back to normal. Thank you for all your hard work.
We're glad to be of help.
Although this incident has come to an end, we will pay close attention to its development here.
Lynn, are you also heading back to Meroria? You guys are always together.
Actually, I plan to stay in Inners a bit longer. Ruby is doing really well. Archon Larson has released her from observation and put her back in my care. I didn't have much time for her lately. I'd like to bring her here, to make it up to her a little.
That's great news. Would you do me the honor of planning your visit? It just so happens that the Inners Oceanography— Would you be interested in a tour together? Some of the lab's most precious collection—
Thank you, Archon Fiona. I look forward to this tour.
Don't be a stranger. Great. Lynn and I will see you at the Oceanography Research Lab.
It's a deal.
Fiona, I haven't seen you for so long!
It's been a while, Ruby. Is this your first time to Inners? What do you think?
The underwater world is so pretty.
Really? I think you will see more—
Yes, I'm over the— Lynn, please.
Can't wait. Excellent. Executor, Shirley, let's go.
The aquarium.
Hey! The great whale shark is coming! Clang, clang!
Riding a whale? Lynn, I don't think it's very nice.
What's this?
I knew it was Kinono.
You look troubled, Fiona, which is very unusual.
Everyone in Inners knows how mischievous this kid is. No parents allow their children to play with her. She's pretty much all by herself. Sometimes I try to look after her a little more and teach her some manners. But her behavior is getting worse and worse. But can we blame her?
I see. Shall we—
You mean Ruby?
You're right. Riding on the back of an exhibit might upset the staff in the exhibition hall. Do you have a plan?
Maybe...
You got this, Ruby.
Uh-huh. My name is Ruby. Do you want to come down and play with me? My name is Ruby. Do you want to come down and play with me? forgot to say hello. Lynn told me to be polite. My name is Ruby. Sorry, I mean... Hello. My name is Ruby.
Are you talking to me?
Yes?
I see! You're also into adventures! My name's Ginono. Haven't seen you before. The Great Whale Shark is my ride. If you would like a ride on the Great Whale Shark, then you'll enjoy the commanding view. Up here, I can spot those adults who come to catch me.
Wow, it's huge!
Check out its massive mouth. It can definitely take us down in one gulp. Then we can...
According to this, it's very gentle, but...
Oh no! Fiona is also here! Retreat! Now!
Lynn?
Good idea. Go play. It's wonderful that you're making friends, Ruby. Despite all the ups and downs, Ruby's life is gradually getting back on track. Rubelia must be happy to see this.
It's a pity that the doctor couldn't come with us.
I understand, but now is not the time to reveal everything to Ruby. Until that day, and to dispel the haze that hovers above them, and keep Ruby safe from those gray space. For her, being able to watch over Ruby from a distance, like before, and I'll be there with them.
Look, this is a giant squid. Look how long its arms are, and it can eject a cloud of ink to distract predators. By the way, do you play ball? You can join Pip and me.
Is it really okay?
I'll teach you. It's a deal.
Would it be possible for Ruby to visit Inners more? It's truly astonishing how fast two children could bond. Yes, I guess I'll become a frequent visitor. Fiona. But the most complex problem has yet to be resolved. Exactly. The Abyss Current, the Black Stone, and the Hive Mother. Darn it! All these things I feel we are sinking deeper into the vortex. As the head of Inners, I must...
This is a mink whale. Isn't it pretty?
It's cute.
It's much smaller, not like those massive If it was slightly bigger, we could hide behind it. Don't...
I didn't expect to see so many wonderful sea creatures.
Well worth the trip.
Executor and Shirley, I know you are probably not expecting to hear this here, but I really am grateful for your It's not your duty to fight against gray space entities, but you have dedicated your contribution to solving this crisis caused by gray space entities. Honestly, I don't think we could have saved the situation Please, accept my sins.
Hey, no big deal.
This is an ichthyosaur, and that is a Symbospondylus.
Is that it?
What's so interesting about two big rocks? If you really want to know... The fossil belongs to the order Ichthyosauria, and it is the most specialized marine reptile. Okay, done. Come on.
Did you just run out?
I guess so.
I think it would be better to confirm where the two of them...
We better hurry and catch up with them before Ginono takes Ruby to the island.
Forgot the introductions. Ginono, this is Dolly, and that is Spark. Hey, Spark, come say hello.
Terrific! You have so many close friends. I'll enroll you all in the Exploration Team Reserve Force. This is great! So many new recruits in one day. I've come to the right place.
Ginono?
It's been...
Shall we take a photo together before you go?
Great idea!
Lynn, do you want to join us?
Come on.
Let's join in the fun.
I'll count to 3, and everyone looks at Spark. 1, 2, 3, Spark!
Today's Inners trip has come to an end. Ruby, say goodbye to Ginono.
Bye, Ginono.
Me too! Come back soon! Next time...
Uh-huh. Next time.
I'll bring Ruby back to Meroria. She's been yawning, but hopes I haven't noticed.
See you next time, Ruby.
Bye.
Thank you for coming. I hope you both had a worthy day. The crisis we are facing is far from over.
You are very welcome, Fiona.
I'll leave you to it. I wish for more peaceful days like...
We will keep fighting for this.
I pray for good news from Mr. Conroe.
I will.
It's been a while, Executor.
Conroe has brought good news. After many failed attempts, Domain 9 has finally created a space-time station, enabling transmission between... Archon Larson is sending an advance party to Domain 9.
This enables communication and reinforcements between the two locations. So as to deal with the threat of the darkness, the two parties have different views on the darkness. By continuing to work together...
I will. I won't disturb your meeting. We should go to the Abyss Current and make...
Seems like we're all here. Let's get started. Everyone's probably heard that Mr. Conroe has already made it back. This means that we can establish communications between the two locations. Celebrations are due now that we've reunited. However, there are more pressing matters. Defending from the gray space entities isn't just Vera's or Domain 9's responsibility. It's a major threat to all of civilization. Hykros and Domain 9 have reached an agreement. Hykros will send support to Domain 9 after they confirm whether the Abyss Current can be used to travel between the two regions. Dr. Rubilia, we have approved your transfer request to Domain 9. I'm sure you'll find...
Thank you, Archon Larson.
Tianlong, you should go too. Do what you have to do.
Sure.
Executor, Shirley, Archon Elric has asked me to share his opinion on the matter with you. His hope is that you will participate on behalf of District...
Of course. We won't let you down.
I'm glad to be able to work with you again.
Working with you always turns out to be interesting.
I won't interrupt your preparations. Dismissed.
Ms. Lon and Mr. Conroe are waiting for us at the... However, there are some things I need to take care of first.
Once again,
we say goodbye so that we can have a better reunion. I believe that we'll find the answers by the time we meet again.
it's a pity I won't be there to see it myself. After all, I have work to do and
let's work together for an ideal world. The world may have setbacks, but the separation is only temporary.
But we'll reunite eventually. We'll get to the place we imagined. Executor and Shirley, thank you so much for your help. We wouldn't have been able to pull through this crisis and save the day without you.
Same here. Hey, do you remember our promise?
When all of this is behind us, I hope to visit Asperia and see its beauty with my own eyes.
Well, I don't think we have to wait for long.
I look forward to that day.
Arriving soon. Darn it! It's space-time turbulence! Everyone be careful!
What's going on? What are you doing here?
We encountered some space-time turbulence and got separated. We were unable to reach the designated anchor point. We never expected to end up on the border of the Blackshade Ruins. There's a strong presence of the darkness here. Keep your wits about you.
I wonder how Miss Lon is doing.
Lon? Which Lon?
It's not gonna be easy.
Oh, I got it. There's no need to worry about her. Our guests have come a long way. We should have been so used to this. Welcome ceremony on charge! I'm so mad!
The darkness of Domain
9.
And the rest are over there.
I'm warmed up now. Oh, I don't think I've introduced myself yet. I'm Liu Hua. I was ordered to clear out the darkness here. I heard about you from Rebel. I'm glad to finally be able to meet you. Doggy metal! Singular cadence! I never thought the space-time turbulence would dump you right in the middle of a battlefield. But you're all skilled fighters. You picked the darkness off before I even had time to react.
Let's clear out the darkness here and regroup with them.
Good point. She's struggling over there. Let's go help. The darkness won't get away from me!
Don't be hasty. We should still proceed with caution. The Executor and the rest haven't gotten their timestamps yet. We need to protect them.
Understood. Leave it to me. Ultimate sound range!
I'll leave the rest to you, Juche.
Then, let's clear out the darkness here first. Warriors who have fallen while under the influence of the darkness. Party rebels! We trust in peace. Nagi charge! She's gone. How are you?
We're all fine.
Lady Juche, the darkness has caused a lot of casualties today. We were careless at our posts.
There's no need to beat yourself up. The darkness attack this time was different from past ones. I suspect that they have been planning this act for a long time. Everyone fought their hardest and did their best not to let the darkness win. I have already informed the Treasury. They will do their best to ensure everyone's needs are met. Arrangements will be made for the family.
Our subordinates understand. We're glad to see you've returned without harm, Lady. Ignisville has found its backbone again.
I won't let their blood be. The other dark wretches have lost their morale. But they should not be underestimated. Let Conroe and I pick up the pieces here. You've worked hard, Liu Hua.
What? That's it then?
Don't be hasty. Everyone, please follow Liu Hua to Ignisville Man. She will answer all the questions you have.
Oh, then come with me. I've done this many times. It's a piece of... like the back of... what was it?
It's a piece of cake?
Yes, that's right. Piece of cake. I know the lay like the back of my hand. Let's move out! Nice breeze. Whew. So tired. I need someone's lap to lie on. Mansion is still a ways away. If you're not afraid of heights, feel free to enjoy.